Hey, sword of the Lord here. I'm just gonna share a little bit like what it is to be human. Um, so I was supposed to, when I first got here to this job, they told me my contract was like 4 to 6 weeks, and that was in September, but I got extended. And they're like, "Hey, we want to keep you to the end of the year." So I'm like, "All right, cool." December, and then they're like, "Well, hey, we want to extend you again until January, and then we want to extend you another time until like March." And see, the thing is, like, we had a house. It's a beautiful home, amazing home. It survived through Hurricane Harvey, no floods. It's never been flooded. It survived through the Texas winter freeze. Whenever everybody lost power and everybody lost water, they came to our house and they sheltered there, you know what I mean? So it's been a good home. It survived hurricanes, it survived floods, it survived freezes. It's been a good shelter. But here's the deal. When God called us to travel, we're like, all right, cool. We need to go ahead and put the house on the market, right? And so, because it doesn't make sense to continue paying for something that nobody's living in, right? You have to live in it, right? So we're like, all right, so let's go ahead and put the house on the market and put it up for sale, right? And I was getting frustrated because we're humans. We're people, we have feelings, we have emotions. And I was telling God, like, why has, yeah, it's a stand. It's a stand over there. Why hasn't the house sold? Like, I keep getting extended, but the house hasn't sold yet, right? So I was talking to my wife and she's like, I don't know, go out in the woods and yell to God, you know? So I'm out here in the woods. Here's the woods. Just in the middle of the woods. And I was like, God, where are you? Because there's a season like when God speaks to you and you have like visions or you get dreams or you get like a voice or like a feeling or something. But there's also like a period where nothing happens. Like nothing. Like I don't have any direction, any guidance, like anything. Like, what's going on, God? Like, show yourself, man. And I guess that's where faith comes in, because it's easy to do stuff whenever you have a direction, right? But if you don't have a direction and you're like, what's going on? That's when you just got to believe. Like, you got to believe that he's a good God. You got to know that he's a good God. You got to look back and remind yourself of everything that he's done before and know that he's not going to leave you. So even though I was out there yelling and I still got nothing, I was like, where are you? Nothing. But now that everything's starting to happen and fall into place, then I can see, like, okay, God, this is what you were doing. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be cliche or whatever, but I'm just letting y'all, I want to be human. I want to be real and let y'all know, like, me, I've been there. Like, I read the Bible. I don't think I'm like a saint or anything perfect, but I mean, I do what's right. And I tell God, like, hey, man, I'm out here doing your work. And if I can feel like that, then, you know what I mean? Maybe somebody else is like, okay, cool. Then that guy gets it too. You know what I mean? So I'm just sharing with y'all so maybe somebody can relate. If you're going through a season where it's quiet, and you don't have no answers, you don't know why things are happening the way they're happening, you don't understand it, and you're just like, man, God, where are you? And you start to doubt, because that's what the enemy wants to do. He wants to make you doubt. He wants to steal your joy and take away your happiness. So if he can put some doubt and be like, oh, well, maybe there's not a God. Maybe he's not real. Maybe he doesn't exist, or maybe he don't care about you. That's all from the enemy, right? So when you're going through that season, you just got to pray. You just got to worship. You just got to praise. and just be transparent like I'm being right here on this video. You got to be like that to God. Be like, hey, look, God, I'm struggling, man. Like, I'm hurting. You said that you wouldn't put more on us than we can handle. So, like, I need you to help me right now, man. And when you do that and you open up to him, you're drawing a closer relationship. And you might not see it exactly then, but that's later on, you're going to look back and be like, okay, cool. You know what I mean? Because if things happen the way that I see them happening, the way that I'm like, okay, God, I get it. This is going to be a miracle. It's going to be amazing. But anyways, stay blessed. Continue to support. I couldn't do this without y'all. So thank y'all so much. Continue to like, subscribe, share, get other people on board. Let's join this adventure, man. The goal is 200,000 subscribers, so let's make it there. And I got to get some watch time and stuff. Thank you. I'll try to put some more content on tomorrow. I think we're going to go on a little hike. Sword of the Lord, out.